Once upon a time, in a peaceful town with beautiful gardens, there was a curious boy named Isaac Newton. He loved to sit under trees and daydream. Isaac had a best friend who noticed something special. "Isaac always has his head in a book," he whispered to another friend. "I think he's searching for secrets in those pages," the other replied with a giggle. One day, while Isaac was lost in thought, an apple fell from the tree. Instead of just picking it up, he wondered, why did the apple fall straight to the ground? Why didn't it float away or go sideways? Isaac was always thinking, always curious. He drew patterns in the dirt, trying to figure out the mystery of the falling apple. "There's an invisible force," he thought, "that pulls things close." As Isaac grew up, his curiosity only grew stronger. "The world is like a puzzle," he'd say, "and I want to solve it." And so, he began to study light, colors, and rainbows. One day, in his lab, he made a magical discovery. "Look at this," he exclaimed, holding up a prism. "White light isn't just white. It's made of so many beautiful colors, like the ones you see in a rainbow." Isaac wasn't just curious about light, he was also fascinated by movement. "Everything moves for a reason," he said. And so, he wrote down 3 special rules that explained how and why things move. Kids in the town loved playing with their toys, and now they had a new game. "This toy car moves just like Isaac's first rule," one child declared, pushing a toy car across the ground. Word about Isaac's discoveries spread far and wide. "Have you seen Newton's special telescope?" people would ask. "It's like a magic tool that lets you see the stars up close." Night after night, Isaac would gaze at the stars, lost in wonder. "The universe," he whispered, "is like a grand story waiting to be told." But did you know, Isaac had other interests too? He was like a magician, trying to turn ordinary metals into gold. "Alchemy," he called it, "is another mystery I want to solve." Isaac was so trusted that he was given a special job. He was in charge of the kingdom's coins. "We need to make sure every coin is perfect," he'd say, examining them closely. Years went by, and Isaac became known as one of the smartest people ever. "I've learned so much," he said, "but I didn't do it alone. I learned it from those who came before me." Back in the town, children would gather under the same apple tree. "This is where Isaac first wondered about the world," they'd say, looking up at the branches. Isaac wrote many books, sharing his discoveries. Every child should know the wonders of the world, he believed. And so, his books were filled with secrets of light, motion, and the stars. In schools everywhere, teachers would talk about Isaac's discoveries. "Do you know why things fall to the ground?" they'd ask, and every child would shout, "Gravity." Thanks to Isaac Newton, we know. Today, even though Isaac is no longer with us, his stories and discoveries live on. In every curious child, in every question, and in every quest to understand the world, Isaac's spirit lives on. So, the next time you're curious about something, remember Isaac Newton. Let your questions take you on a journey of discovery, just like he did.